Hey guys, what's up? I think it's working. This feels weird because I've never streamed where it's so clear before. I've always had like a ton of filters over my face. So it feels a little strange, but I'll get used to it. Anyway, I feel like the show has evolved over what now is it like 2 years? 2 years since I've been streaming or something like that. But I'm always trying to do something kind of new, kind of fresh. Um, Today I want to make a comic, but let's do all the regular stuff first. Um, I made this little screen, but I've made I've made everything like look new. Everything looks different. Anyway, we got my water, and we got the beverages, guys. Um, I've had this before, Chobani 20-gram protein vanilla. We'll get into that second. I want to get into this first, or maybe I should do that first and this second. Coconut Harvest, organic smoothie, coconut water, and coconut meat. And I also got this blue lemonade. Whoa, why does this look crazy on here? I don't know what filters making it do that, but it's pretty sweet. Anyway, guys, um, I was talking about this dude at the thrift store. Um, Kind of just want to start with that a little bit. This dude I work with, I forget his name, but like he kind of reminds me of one of my old friends. He has a very similar look, a very similar kind of joie de vivre about him, and he's also got a lot of like problems, I think, but he's like he just like oh shit, he slams stuff around like that. He's very into slamming shit. I shouldn't have done that, but like that's kind of annoying. But I'll live. I will get used to it. Whatever. Um, he's a big slammer. He slams things shut. He like puts things down all up crazy. But we were talking, and I was like, "Yeah, dude, I'm kind of bipolar. I had all this stuff happen to me." And he's like, "Well, I guess I'm kind of bipolar too, man." And he's like, "Cause sometimes I get mad, I just don't hide it. I mean, I get mad and I just start breaking shit. I start just like cussing. I'll call a lady a bitch. I don't care." He's like saying all this stuff to me, and like I was like, "That's sick, dude." And he's like, "Yeah." He wears all these like obscure heavy metal shirts. Like he had a Dimmu Borgir shirt. His like second shift. He had like a Mayhem shirt. That one Mystium whatever shirt, album cover for the shirt. It was really sick. It was really sick. Um, but yeah, it was pretty funny to. It's pretty funny to get to know him. And like we were just talking today, just like shooting the shit at one point, just because there was nothing to do. So we just stood in the aisle and we're like, "Man, there ain't nothing to do." And he's like, "Yeah, I know. I hear you. I hear you. Like, hopefully it starts raining next week. I heard it's supposed to start raining next week. I hope it rains for a week straight." And I was like, "Yeah, man, that'd be sick." And he's like, "Yeah, except when it happens in the winter. Oh my god, man, I hate it when that happens in the winter, man. It's fun in the summer, but trying to ride your bike in the winter like that, oh my god, dude, it's impossible." And he's like, because he rides a bike everywhere, and it takes him like 40 minutes to get to the place. I don't know where he lives, but he lives kind of far out, I think. Um, he was telling me about riding his bike to Target, and dude, the way to Target is like up this giant hill, and like um yeah, it's bonkers. It's pretty nuts. Like it's a ways away. It's up this giant hill, and like um yeah, I mean he rides his bike to Target. It's crazy. But I've seen people, they have like a path that people ride, and like it's a pretty big sidewalk, but I mean it's all uphill. It's like kind of a pain in the ass. And I even see people drive like riding their bikes from Costco, which is like no man's land. Like it's just highway. There's no like sidewalk to ride. So they're riding down the highway like as all these cars are speeding by, and it's just bonkers, dude. Like people on bikes here, it's not a bike friendly place. Um, but people make do anyway. People just do it. And there was this new guy today because like I'm in this work program. It's like a work assistant train or assisted work training or something like that. I can't remember. Work adjustment training, I think is what it's called. And so it's just for like kind of people who haven't worked for a long time, people who had bad job experiences last time, like or people that haven't worked, you know. And so we're all doing this program to like get work experience, like get something good on the resume, you know. Anyway, um, a bunch of the other volunteers are also like criminals that are like there for punishment. They're like volunteering to like work off like community service hours or something. There's one dude in there today, like he kept walking back and forth to his truck, and I thought he was like taking stuff, but maybe he was buying it. I don't know, but like it seemed like he was just hiding things in his truck, and then like I saw him by his truck, like smoking a joint or something, and I'm like, dude, it's your first day, like chill out, like you don't gotta be doing bad criminal stuff like right off the rip, dude. Like it was pretty funny. Um, anyway, I hope I'm not just talking to myself this whole time, man. Like, hope somebody joins the chat. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and start with the coconut water. That just seems the most delicious right now. And I want the lemonade last to kind of cap. I want a Stark palette shocker right in the middle. This is better than the last coconut thing I had. It's also like a fifth the size. That coconut water I had the other day was like, ew, run, running down my leg. It's like that big. This thing's like a fifth of that, but it's a lot better. It tastes a lot better. Mhm. It's thick. It's like a meal. I hope that this thing's working. Nine out of 10. It's pretty dang good. That's the Harmless Harvest coconut. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Took my brother's dog on a long walk. He did a lot of ghost pooping and a lot of ghost pissing. Which he did the motions, but nothing happened. Um, which made me feel kind of sus. I don't know, because it's like you're watching a dog like do go the motions of taking a dump, and then there's nothing to pick up. So I've got the bag ready. I'm like, all right, let's do this. My favorite part, walking the dog. I got the bag out, nothing to pick up, and there's like people driving by, like noticing this happening. They're probably waiting for me to be like, pick that shit up, dude. What are you doing? And I'm just standing there with like a bag and just going, put it back in my pocket and just walk away because there's no poop to pick up. Um, so that happened. Somebody said I had a really gorgeous dog. one of the neighbors. So that felt good. Something to pass along to my brother. Um, that's such a gorgeous dog. Oh my god! I should have said, yeah, his name's Stylo. That's what his name is, Stylo. I just call him Style. And he's a really nice dog, but he does this weird thing where he just freezes for a while, and he refuses to move. If I pull him, it's gonna look like abuse. So I just let him do his thing, and he's frozen. He does a slow pan. He's just frozen for a while. My least favorite part of walking the dog, but I mean it's kind of nice too because if you're just standing in the shade, it's like just getting fresh air, you know. All right, let's try this. Ooh, kind of sour, kind of banana, sour banana. It's supposed to be just vanilla. Chobani though, it's like it tastes like yogurt, you know, like oh, it's probiotic. That's why. I like drinking probiotic stuff, but when it catches you off guard, it's not that great. You gotta go in expecting it, because if you don't, it's just sour weirdness. Anyways, shake well. No lactose, but it tastes very lactose. Support strength, unlock energy, feel full. That's what it's supposed to do, according to the bottle here. Chobani, 20 grams of protein. Um, which was a big problem for me when I was working out, was like trying to get enough protein. Now I don't work out, and I'm just like still like trying to eat protein, drink protein. Which on my TikTok, I've been getting videos from a year ago. A lot of this, a lot of just walking away, standing there, pointing at the camera, just going like that. Um, I didn't one thing I noticed that I was like 30 pounds lighter, and back then I thought I was chubby. I thought I was fat. I'm chubby now, but back then I was like 30 pounds lighter, but I still thought I was chubby. Isn't that crazy? I looked pretty dang good in those, even though I had like some kind of like, even though I was like a little twisted. I thought I looked pretty good. Anyway, I'll share those eventually someday. It's actually a pretty good primer for the lemonade. It was already get pretty sour. Chobani. Not my fave. Not my favorite probiotic. Not my favorite protein. I'm sure it's fine. If I was seeking both those things together, but I like to keep them separated. Um, when I drink probiotics, I want just straight kefir, just straight up kefir. Um, when I'm drinking protein stuff, I just want like protein. Like I don't like protein, maybe like some other vitamins involved, but nothing. I don't know. The overlap, not a big fan. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. That last drink, the coconut water, 9 out of 10. The Chobani, not really feeling it. All right, let's try this out. I don't even know what this logo is trying to say. Salty, organic, superfood hydration, blue spirulina super aid. Let's see what this tastes like. Do I shake it? Blue spirulina. Wow, this seems pretty good. I bought these from Sprouts. Sprouts has like a whole like like a lot of stuff that I've never explored before. I didn't know I could get like stuff from the yeah. I didn't know I could get stuff from the bars. The like you know how they have this the counter with all the meat stuff, and then beyond that they have like all the pre-made stuff. They have stuff you can take home and bake and like silver stuff. I haven't tried that out yet. Then they have like all the cold stuff, and I was like, this probably costs money. Like I probably can't use my EBT to my Snap to get this stuff, but I'm gonna try and see what happens. And then if they don't, I'll just go ahead and like pay for it like normal style. They let me buy all that stuff and these drinks. I thought like I couldn't get stuff that was in the refrigerator. Turns out it's just like energy drinks I can't buy. Energy drinks and like alcohol, unless it's warm. Like if I get like warm Monster, I can get like a 12 pack at like Safeway, but I don't think it could be like straight from the refrigerator for some reason. But um, anyway, I got stuff from the cold bar, which was like this this what is it called? Like a margarita sandwich. I kind of like a margarita sandwich with like big slice of mozzarella, some tomato, and then like some of that green stuff. What's that called? That pesto kind of. And it wasn't very good. I mean, it was like $7. It wasn't very good. I didn't like it so much. It didn't. It did. It left some weird. I don't know. It smelled kind of funny. That I mean, that like margarita style always kind of smells funny. Like pesto always kind of smells funny to me. But then it was like cold bread, and I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I would. It looked good, but it didn't taste very good. I should have tried one of those chicken Caesar wraps. I think a chicken wrap would have been good, but I'll try that next time. And then I ended up getting a Caesar salad, um, which like the chicken on that salad is pretty dang good. Like compared to the Trader Joe's stuff, like you can't even taste what the chicken tastes like in the Trader Joe's stuff. But I will say the dressing's better at Trader Joe's. The kale Caesar salad at Trader Joe's is pretty good, even though the chicken doesn't taste like anything. Um, this salad at Sprouts, the croutons were weak, I thought, and there was too much cheese. There was like a bunch of cheese on it. I pushed it around and like ate around the cheese. There was like a big pile of cheese in the corner of my salad eventually. And then yeah, it was just kind of decent. I don't know. I didn't think the dressing was that great. Didn't think the croutons were that great. It had too much cheese. But the chicken was good. I liked the chicken a lot. Let's open. Okay, we're gonna make a comic tonight, guys. Hold up. God damn. I will say that I really like natural grocers. Fucking A, man. I gotta get my friend Godzilla to open this up, dude. Crap. I don't want this to spill all over the computer. Hang on, hang on. Damn. All right, this better taste good. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, that tastes funky, man. Organic blue spirulina, organic lemon, organic maple syrup, structured super H2O. Oh, the lemon's really intense. Oh, I don't know what spirulina's supposed to taste like. I'm getting straight lemon off of that. And it's like not even sugary lemon. It's like straight up like biting into a lemon. That's pretty gnarly. All right. So I came prepared. I must say, I do you like the computer guys or the banner more? What's up, dude? Do you like this screen or this screen more? I still got the taste in my mouth of that lemonade. Anyway, I got a comic prepared. This is how this is my first draft, okay? And usually my first drafts are like kind of unhinged and kind of just like they always end with like a poop joke or something. So it's like, okay, so it goes like this. And I'll say number 1, number 2. So the numbers correlate to the panels, okay? So panel 1, it's an odd thing. 2, to share the traits. I'll just read the whole thing. It's an odd thing to share the traits of someone you used to admire, but no longer see or talk to. It's like it took years to observe something, learn it, and adopt it, but give it my own little spin. A drop of Kachugi. Now we rockin' full butt nugget. Stupid. So I thought about it a little longer and I'm like, what am I really trying to say here? You know, like let's make this a little eloquent. Let's turn up the sophistication. Let's not make it stupid. Because everything I just want to make it stupid. So I was like, okay, what's this really about? So here's two um help me choose which one to draw. I made 2 versions. I thought about it a little longer, tried to refine the message, trying to make it more elevated. So here's the first round. It's an odd thing to recognize pieces of someone in yourself long after they've disappeared. You watch them for years without realizing you're learning their cadence, their way of seeing, until one day you hear them in your own voice. That's number 1. This is number 2. It's an odd thing to accidentally become a little like someone you don't even know anymore. Years of observation quietly rewired me. I kept the parts I liked, changed the rest, and now I'm my own weird little bootleg. So I like that. I like the image of like my own little bootleg. Like as soon as I thought that, I came up with a picture, you know, like a little like a little zine or a CD or something I bootleg. But I kind of like the first one more because it's got like you hear them in your own voice. I like that a lot. I think I'm gonna do the first one. I think my first like instincts are usually the best. I mean, besides like the draft, you know. It seemed like I could read it easier too. So that means that you can probably read it easier as well. Okay. So this is what this looks like. That's my first draft. Second and third. All right. Now, I didn't grid out the panels yet. which takes like 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Kind of a pain in the ass, but I use Canson XL mixed media. It's just like a stronger paper. Oh shit. Here's some older drawings. Let me see. I've already used up this one. Let's see what the drawings look like. I've never streamed where the picture is so clear before, so this is new to me. But this is a mixtape that I made. So I actually committed it to like cassette, which I don't really do. So this is the Glitter Veins mix. Yeah, it's a little more sophisticated, I think. And thanks for the input. I hope it's not like this giant delay between like the comment and the what I'm saying. But I just saw your comment just now. Anyway, YouTube will do that sometimes. Here's the t-shirt design that I did. Looks pretty sweet. It's pretty clean. I like the little comic still. Or this side. I like this stuff. Try to draw Chloe Sevigny, try to draw Ethel Cain, try to draw some pitcher plants in there, Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Car full of dudes, I like drawing cars full of dudes. Anyway. Okay, these are the pages I was looking for. I'm almost done with this book. I bought another one. Anyway, so all you really need is a pencil you like, if I could find it. Shice. Here it is. So I like to use the Graph Gear 1000. 0.5. If you've never used one, I highly recommend it. You can get them at like Michael's and stuff. No big deal. Probably pretty easy to steal if you really want to. Not that I condone criminal activity like that. But I don't know. A lot of my friends like steal stuff, and it's kind of hot, honestly, to be like, guess where all these groceries came from? And then they're like, I don't know. And then you're like, I stole it. Anyway. So I like to make my comics on a 3x3 grid. If I did this right, hang on. I'm kind of doing it fast. Fuck, I think I did it wrong. Hang on. Yeah, I did do it wrong. God dang it. Hang on. Anyway. Forest Yoke. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the channel. I've streamed 1,000 times. I can't wait to stream another 1,000 times. But I don't always stream on YouTube these days. Oh, hey, we could be listening to music. Hold up. Hang on. Let me make sure the sound is good. How's that? Too loud? Should I pipe it down a little bit? Like, is that better? Is my voice rising above that? Anyway, so we're doing it. Hell yeah, Orza. Good to see you. Good night. I hope you sleep well. So I do 3x3 panels. Make sure I've done this so many times and I'm like messing it up right now. Good night. Okay. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. These aren't quite big enough, so you have to make one of the squares like a little closer to the other ones. You'll see what I mean. I'll show you. But I like doing this. I also like doing it ahead of time, so I could just jump into the comic. Because sometimes I'm like, I know that once the inspiration hits, I just want to like clear it as fast as possible, just speed run the thing, you know. And then if this part's already done, I feel like such a smart cookie, dude. Like, pat myself on the back. Hell yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I don't really do the drawing ones. I mostly just like play games and like monologue. But I don't know. I felt like doing I've done this maybe 3 times, but I've this is my first time advertising that I'm doing a drawing comic stream. Usually no one really watches, which is like makes me feel, I don't know. I mean, I feel it's exciting when people watch, you know. But I also got really comfortable just talking to myself. Okay. Okay, I forgot to rate a number on this drink, the salty, the lemonades, the blue lemonade. I would give it a 4 out of 10, which might be the lowest score I've given on here. I will not be buying it again. Okay, almost done with this part. Speaking of Tumblr, I really like Tumblr still. Even though it's kind of like full of degenerates. Well, I guess it always was, but now it's a little more pronounced. It's like the only people that use it now. But it's still extremely funny, and I found like really cool imagery on there all the time. And like finding somebody that has like a good profile or whatever, it's just like, what? How could somebody be so cool? Which is always a fun feeling to discover, like stuff like that. Yeah, that sounds fun. Maybe I'll try that sometime. Cause like, I don't know, I've always liked that community. That's sick. I liked I don't know, they were the first people to be like, keep making comics, you know? Like that second comic with the cockroaches I made. it was the second comic I made when I started doing this. It took off on Tumblr, and it still does every now and then. And then that's when I knew, I was cooking with gas. Ugh. Oh, God, that tastes so bad. Okay, so it looks like this. Oh. And then see how this one's like an eighth of an inch closer than all the other ones. So that's how it fits on the page. If we're sticking to this format, that is. I've done like inked ones where I try and like do it like purposely like twice as big. Okay. Then we go 3/8 of an inch from each edge. I used to feel really like an ownership for these comics and stuff, like this like pencil comics, but I'm like, at this point I'm just like, if you think you can do it too, you should just do it. Even if it's like the exact same format I do it, just go for it. Just like, I mean, I don't know, if it gets you into making stuff, it's like, just copy for a little bit. I don't know. Now I'm like really open to the idea. Yeah, I think it's due for one. I hope these comments aren't like showing up really late. And maybe I could open up the YouTube and have like a the YouTube app and have a better reaction time or something. I don't know. The latency or whatever. But yeah, I don't mind people copying this style. It's fun. It's hard to be original, It's how I started making comics, is just by like copying X-Men and stuff. Just like literally like putting a tracing paper in the comic book and like tracing like Wolverine like a jumping on shit or whatever. I would make him say different stuff, but that's how I learned how to draw and like make comics and stuff. But I was always a fan, like Calvin and Hobbes. I was like huge into Calvin and Hobbes. I think there's some of that still in my comics, like some Bill Watterson kind of cuteness every now and then. Shit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, chime in whenever you'd like. I'm just gonna be talking my head off. I'm sorry that it's like the lag. Shit. Yeah, there might be something I could do. Shit, how do I check that? Hang on. God dang it. Kentucky Fried. Oh, there was another commenter. Dang it. Where did that? Okay. Okay. Whatever. We'll just roll with it. Okay, so it looks like this. Oh shit. I forgot to do some of these lines. Okay. So we get this now. That's where the words go. That second little box within the box. They usually don't fill the whole thing. So I don't make those lines go all the way to the bottom. All right, so we got the words done already. It's an odd thing. And then I don't really worry too much about spacing when I'm doing the rough, because usually I figure that out. In the finished drawing, I just make sure all the words fit in there, you know? And then I worry about the spacing afterwards. Okay, and yourself. Long after they've disappeared. You watch them for years. It's funny, like some of my strongest relationships only lasted like a season, like a couple months, you know? But I ended up copying them like anyway, like so like I just like their mannerisms creep up like years later, and I'm just like, oh shit, like I'm doing that thing that what's her name used to do or whatever. I find myself doing it all the time. It reminds me of this thing that Kurt Cobain said in his diary. I remember this girl on my bus. She used to have it. She used to bring it all the time, and I would read it because it was interesting. And it's just interesting reading anyone's diary, really. But you know, Kurt Cobain's diary, you want to know what's up. And like, he had all these diagrams of like guitar pedals all over the place and everything. Anyway, he wrote on one of his pages like, Nothing about me is original. Like I'm just like a Frankenstein of everybody I know, basically. Um, that's not exactly how he phrased it, but he said something like that. And I was like, for some reason, that always stuck with me, you know? So that's what this comic is about, pretty much. Pretty much about Kurt Cobain. Till one day you hear them in your own voice. I like that part a lot. Okay, so now we got the words in. That's what that looks like. And I usually do 2 extra panels just because it's easier when you're planning them all out. And then also, if you mess one up, like you can always, like, if you mess up the words in one or the picture in another, you can use these as like spares, basically. Do that a lot. Anyway, here we go. This is my favorite tool, the ellipse. Okay. So, I've studied metrics and analytics and whatever. Not like I don't have like a PhD or anything, but like, I look at the data, I I digest the data, and it says that you're supposed to post things at like 11 to 2 on a Wednesday or whatever bullshit. And then I was just like, fuck that. I'm just going to do it when it's done. And I've had a lot more success doing that than like waiting around for the app to tell me like, oh, now is prime time to post, like it's better just to do it when it's ready, I feel like, or just do it whenever you feel. And to me that's like right away, cuz you know, I don't know why I get morbid or whatever, but it's like, what if something terrible happens and I'm sitting on this comic? It's more important just to get it out there, than to like sit on it and wait till it's like hatches into this beautiful thing. It's already beautiful. Just put it out. I think that's the way to do it, and I've been successful doing that. So it's like metrics be damned. They're not even real. Okay, I did this out of order. Usually I do like all the 3 lines at once, all the 2 lines at once, whatever. I like using tools. I have this. I'm just using the straight edge on the ellipse to make the straight lines. Um, just out of speed, just for speed. But I like switching tools and using different tools and special rulers for special things and whatever. Okay. So now it looks like this. I have everything done except the drawing part. And the drawing part can take a while, because I literally just have to sit here and think about what this looks like. What I want it to look like. So, they all have these tails, you see? See these tails coming off the dialogue box? We gotta get rid of those. I don't like those. So, where's my nice eraser? I just bought this really nice eraser. Where did it go? God dang it. Alright, we'll use the bit. The bit of the old one. The new one smells kind of weird anyway. I don't know what it is, but it smells hella weird. Especially when you're using it. Like, if you're just smelling it, like, it smells pretty weird, but if you're using it and making shavings, it smells hella funky, man. I can't remember what it is, but it's like the one that's kind of shaped like a UFO, like kind of like a puck, but like with cornered edges, or rounded edges, I mean. Real stinky eraser. And I like the way erasers generally smell. Even, it's like a school thing, you know? It's like at school when you're erasing something and you just like... I don't know. That weird smell. It's nice. It's real nice. Okay. This is another tool that I like a lot. Oh, here's this funky eraser. It's called a Factus. This thing smells fucking bonkers, dude. I already got it kind of chiseled. Here, I'll I'll just use it for a second just to smell it. Yeah, dude, it smells so weird. Okay, this is another important tool. This is how I get all the pencil shavings or eraser shavings off my page, and I use this to clean my scanner too. And sometimes I misplace this. One time I had it on the wall and I forgot I put it there, and I was looking for it forever, and I was like, what did I do with it? Like, I was looking for it under everything, turning like crawling under the desk to like look for it. It was just hanging on the wall the whole time. Pisses me off when I can't find my tools. Anyway, so we're gonna do this now. Nice clean paper. We're gonna draw this comic. And with the sketch, I like to go fast and loose. And it's pretty close to how it ends up looking anyway. But yeah, like, I just go for it. Sometimes I like the sketch better than what I end up making in the final. And so I'll scan in both, and then I'll just edit in the sketch, you know? Like, okay. It's an odd thing to recognize pieces of someone in yourself long after they've disappeared. You watch them for years without realizing you're learning their cadence, their way of seeing, until one day you hear them in your own voice. Okay, I gotta figure out how to draw this. I mean, all these characters are kind of based off of me, you know? So it's like, I just pretty much gotta think, like, what did I do today? You know, like, what made these thoughts happen? And like, a lot of these thoughts kind of developed when I was walking this dog, my brother's dog. So I'm gonna draw me walking the dog. Let me tell you, it's pretty hot. Pretty hot this summer. I don't remember it being this hot before. But it's also my first summer back in Arizona. Okay, trying to draw a dog is really hard. It looks like a pig, kind of. Oh my god, I'm fucking it up. Okay, I'm gonna start over. Sorry. This is what I did. I erased it for a second, but I kind of drew like a pig-shaped dog. So we gotta start that over. I normally don't start over, but I don't know, there's some pressure too, you know? Hang on. Hold up, I'll get used to it. Okay. How should I draw this dog? Like I said, he does this thing where he freezes. Maybe I should draw him frozen. He's kind of got fuzzy ears, so I gotta draw that. Oh, should I have it on the paper? So it's like this? Can you see that? Yeah. Sometimes I'll draw like multiple things too, and I'll choose which one to like do at the end. Like right here, I'm drawing like multiple ways this leash can go. Ah, this drawing stinks. Hang on, let me try again. Fuck. This is hard drawing online. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm thinking about this too much. Just draw. What's going on? Why did it stop? Just checking my phone. Okay, this is better so far. Now I gotta draw me. I've got a mustache now, but I haven't drawn myself with it yet. I want to play the new Power World update. After this, maybe. Isn't this song just the best, man? Golly. I listen to this song all the time. Okay, first panel is kind of lousy, but whatever. I'm being like hypercritical now. I should shut up. Pretending like I give a shit. Kentucky Fried. All right, try to draw this dog taking a shit. It's always fun drawing, you know? It's my favorite thing. All right, this one's gonna be a real loose one, but that's fine. Ew, can't believe I'm drawing this dog shit in my hand. Okay, this is what I got so far. I'll show you. So, this is a panel of me walking the dog, outside of this place that has this sign that just says music lessons across the door. So I'm putting that in there, and then zoom in on my head. There's always one of those, seems like. And then this is the dog taking a shit in a clearing, and this is me with a dog shit in my hand. Saying my favorite part. New York. I really love this song. I didn't really think too much of Nico until I heard this song. And I'm just like obsessed now. And I'm just like, damn, Nico, you rule. Nico, you rock. Oh, sorry. Forgot. I'm not sure about this song. Like, I like it for the most part. For the most part, I really like this song, but it also gets really corny sometimes. But I don't know. I've realized that that's kind of a common thread throughout like a lot of Prodigy stuff is that like it'll rule because it's Prodigy, and like Keith Flint rules, you know, the music rules, but then sometimes they have these really corny bits, and it's just like part of the charm, part of the time, part of what makes it cool, I guess, you know. Okay, I gotta think about what to draw for these next ones. their cadence, their way of singing, until one day you hear them in your own voice. Their cadence. Should I draw me and them, like me and that person I'm thinking about? I draw them like every once in a while. It always kind of makes me sad. We had a really good friendship, and then it all fell apart because of romantic stuff. I think I'll draw myself without the mustache, after all. Somebody said that they like all of my characters in these comics, but I'm like the only character in the comic. I think they're just trying to flirt with me, to be honest, but then I don't know. Things got difficult. Things always get difficult, you know? Drawing the city again. I swear, you live in LA for like any amount of time, and it's like all you want to draw, all you want to talk about is like that time in your life. It wasn't that great, even. Like, I had the thoughts today. I was like, fucking LA, man. Trying to make it work there for 5 years, and what do I got to show for it, you know? I mean, I guess it kind of like tightened up my work ethic or something. I don't know. But I think about that time, I'm like, damn, I get all pissed off or something, you know? Like, it could have been a lot better, you know? But I mean, maybe I just didn't navigate it right. I don't know. I was trying to be too, like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to think. It's like, was I trying to be too authentic or too much myself? Or like, no, I was trying to be like an exaggerated version of myself, man. And like, I could be a real fucking jackass sometimes, is what I'm trying to say. I hope people recognize that I'm trying to draw this girl all the time. This girl in the hoodie is like somebody very specific. But also like I'm trying to make it like so she's as generic as possible. Cause I don't want to reveal her. I don't want to blow her shit up, you know, like I don't think she wanted anybody to know we were seeing each other. Okay. Draw the driveway. My neighbor's Jeep. Okay, guys, I got 2 more panels to do. And then comes the fun part. Well, it's all the fun part, but you know what I mean. My neighbor is getting his roof done, and we just had to do the same thing. I guess they fly drones around, like, and they fly drones around neighborhoods, and if your roof's too old, they'll do a check on it, and then if it's too old, then they'll charge you a whole bunch. Like your insurance company will do that because your roof is supposed to be like a certain amount of years old, you know, and if it's too old, they have you replace it, and that's like a fuckload of money. Anyway, my neighbor is getting his roof replaced, and I had just seen this TikTok video where these dudes are like throwing each other off the roof, man. They get in this big argument and they start fighting each other and they just start heaving each other, like picking each other up and like throwing each other off the roof. It's ridiculous. And then there was this one guy who threw this dude off the roof and he jumps on top of the other dude from the roof, and then like they start just hammering each other in the driveway, and everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Blah blah blah, like trying to make it stop. Um, it's gnarly. And then so I was watching the workers up there, just doing their thing. They were singing songs. They were having a lot of fun. But I was like, "Damn! What if they just start fighting each other right now? That'd be insane." Like like the video I saw. I keep drawing him and he looks like a pig. This dog, man. Okay, so I drew my neighborhood again. But damn, it looks pretty. The drawings on this one are pretty sloppy, but I'm gonna just roll with it. Got my fat little belly hanging out. It's like a moth hanging out right here. Okay, so this is what the comic looks like so far, guys. I'm gonna tighten it up. I might change a couple things, but here it is. So, walking the dog, thinking. Ah, Lord. Okay, let me get this right. Walking the dog, thinking. Dog's pooping. Picking up the dog shit, and I'm saying, "Oh, my favorite part." That's from a direct quote from somebody I used to really enjoy hanging out with. And then the dog poops being carried, and then I put it in this dumpster. And then I have these little flashback moments where it's like me and this girl walking her dog. She's walking her dog, and then that's her face, their way of seeing. And then it's me outside my house, down the street, down the driveway, until one day, and then that's me chilling after the walk, like in front of the fan, like you hear them in your own voice, and I'm just saying, "Fuck," because what else is there to say? Okay, so you rip that out. There it is. And then you rip out another page. Okay. Then you get your favorite tool, the light box. Put it down like that. You tape the new page over the page you just penciled out. And I just like regular old clear Scotch tape on this. This dispenser is from the 80s. My family's had it for a very long time. I like old tools, you know? I think my Inkwell's antique. I'll show that off in a second. My dad got it for me, and I love using it. It's important to have objects and tools that you love to use that are sentimental, you know? Anyway, here's the inkwell I was just talking about. Really nice. It's like brass or something. And then it's got this nice glass inkwell in the middle. If I break it, I'm gonna be so upset. So I've tried to be very careful with it. Anyway, so this is what this looks like. And I'll turn off the light. So it's just Lightbox now. See, you can see the old drawing like pop out. So you just clean it up, you know? You just get rid of all the superfluous lines. Try and make it pretty. Do the letters nice. Make sure the spacing on them is correct. Fucking bugs. And then, yeah, it's where it really comes together. So what I like to use here is, these are my favorite pencils, but I only have a couple of them, and I have one left that's not sharpened. This, the Blackwing 602. The nicest pencil I've ever used, and I want to buy another box, but they're like $40 for 12, so that's too much for me right now. I can't do it. But I got these at the art store. Faber-Castell 9000. These are nice too. They're better than some of the other pencils that I was trying out, but still not as great as the Blackwing Palomino 602. Um, Whatever you find though, just use it. It doesn't have to be the best. Okay, let me try. Because I was trying these like 20-cent pencils when I was like, when I ran out of my Palominos. I was like, wouldn't it be sick if like these $20 or 20-cent ones were like sick as hell, like Ticonderoga? But yeah, they just kind of they were kind of smeary, left a lot of mess. So now you really got to focus on making it decent. And people like the way I do the handwriting, so I try a little extra, you know? Trying to be a little extra when I'm doing this. Shit, I already messed up. I started zoning out. I fucking wrote the wrong word. Shit. So there's elements of erasure in some of these, you know, like, because you can never erase the whole thing. Like, the line's going to be there. The pencil's going to show, even if you erase it like crazy. Unless you use digital application. Unless you get in there digitally and then erase. But, like, sometimes I like those elements of erasure, you know, like I like seeing the mistake. I like seeing the old word pop in the back, you know, like, so I try and keep them in as much as I can. I guess it's one of those Japanese things, you know. Oh shit. Okay, so see, it's an odd thing. See how nice that looks? All right, try and not fuck up the rest. And with most of it, I still like to be pretty quick. As you can tell, I'm like making the marks like pretty dang fast. I don't really like to spend a whole lot of time on it. And I know saying that like pisses off some of my artist friends, because like my artist friends, you know, they like to like really, especially like the more successful ones, they, well, even not, even like my kind of like not so good art friends were like really trying to like show off like how long they can take to do something, and I'm like, dude, just get it done. Like, who cares? Like, I don't know. That's what the beauty of these is for me, is like I can think it up and like get it done in like a day, you know, like a couple hours. How long have I been going anyway? An hour and a half. Whew. Yeah, a couple hours and it's done, you know, like it's out of my head. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I kind of hate those projects now where it's like, I mean, I used to really love sustained projects, you know, but now I'm just like, get it out of my face, you know, like if I can do it in a day, that's ideal. Um, that's the point of like drawing it like this, you know, of like, is that I can do this in a fucking day and like not have it linger all over my poor little head. And I am doing a pretty sustained project, you know. Um, I am making a children's book, which I haven't really told many people. And every time I tell people, they get really excited, and like it reminds me that the project is like worth doing and everything, and like that I'm having fun with it, and like that it could mean something. I don't know. It's just like all that stuff kind of goes out the window, and I'm just working by myself. I'm just like, and then yeah, like it pays to get feedback, but like I don't know. I forgot what I was trying to say, but I don't know. I mean, sustained projects versus projects you can do in a couple hours. Like the payoff on these is more immediate. Um, I like getting my ideas out fast. But I don't know. I mean, sometimes I'll make like a sustained comic, and it feels nice. I don't know. It just all depends on what the mood is. Okay, I gotta sharpen this a little bit because I broke that tip. I like to do half of it in one go usually, but since this tip's already so flat, I like to make it sharper again. Shoot, man, where'd my pencils go? My sharpeners. This happens all the time, man. Lose something all the time. I'm such a huge loser that way. Anyway, I gotta take a piss anyway. I'll be right back. Change it to this really quick. I'm back. I wonder where my sharpeners went. Oh well. Shoot. Well, good thing I have this one. That's already a backup. That's already pretty sharp. Okay. I'm debuting my new haircut in this one. It's funny, I used to have a lot of friends. Now I don't really talk to too many people, especially like people I used to know. I primarily talk to like strangers that I've met online, pretty much. But yeah, I mean, I still hang out. I still have like a couple friends, but I used to have a lot more. But I don't know. I feel just as fulfilled by like a 3 hour conversation with somebody I don't actually know in real life than like trying to just bullshit my way through like a conversation with somebody who knows me in real life. You know, when you're just sitting there and you're just like talking shit. It's like sometimes that's so annoying. You're just like, damn, and you start rolling your eyes in your head, and they start picking on you. All my friends kind of pick on me. It sucks. Even like, even like my best friend. I was thinking about it yesterday. I was like, fucking god, what was that all about? Pissed me off, man. It's because I just react with like, I just go like, yeah, instead of like, fuck you, dude. Shut the fuck up. Aw. I drew myself hella cute in that one. Okay, here comes the dog. This is the last song I did in karaoke. That's my favorite part is when he goes, oh, oh. I love Tom Petty, man. I think he's awesome. My parents growing up, when I was a kid, they really liked Jackson Brown. Or is it? No, it's not James Brown. Jackson Brown. And then they liked uh, Neil Young. And then Tom Petty. And I only listened to Tom Petty. Or not only, but out of those, that group, you know. Ooh. Ooh. Eh. Eh. Okay, let's drink some more of this juice. Eh. God damn. I've never drank something so foul. I don't know where my eraser or my pencil sharpeners went. Which fucking sucks. Oh well. When I scan, you might see the rest of my room, which is kind of insane. My room's nuts. I don't just sleep in here though. It's just my studio technically. Don't forget the stink lines. Without realizing you're learning. Okay, halfway done. That's 5 panels, guys. Should we take a break? Should we take a TikTok break? Okay. Okay, so here's some TikToks I found today. I like this one. Um, this girl's funny. She's kind of mean though.
Like mad K2. K2's on the menu. K2's on the menu. K2's on the menu. I like to smoke and do shit is harder. Tell me, baby, do you like that dude? Like,
And this one. Pretty good Sopranos at it. I like this one.
they're even wearing the outfits. I didn't notice.
I just like the way the Cat in the Hat looks, or Puss in Boots, or whatever.
Really good.
I don't know what game this is even.
For that was sick though.
Darn man.
Oh my
Oops. Uh, this NPC guy. I don't know. I don't really like that one. This is a weird little dog. Dang it, man. Where's my eraser? My sharpeners, I mean. Oh, there they are. I forgot I put them on top of the staples. Okay. and an old favorite.
Send this video to someone who needs to see the 225 kV clown shaped transmission tower it has inch in it. Islam. Send this video to someone who
Oh, guess what?
225 kV.
They got chicken tenders at the Costco now.
It has
Um, they taste fine. I don't know, they're not that great, but I didn't get the sauce. They were out of sauce. Checking my gram. All right, guys, back to work. Back to work. Let's wrap this up, huh? Shit, there's not enough room for this word. Okay. Let's get this done, huh? Let's get this done, son. So I can play Power World. Power World? It's like the perfect game. One of the perfect games of all time. It's like Pokemon. It's like Fortnite. It's like I've never played Minecraft, but I mean, there's a lot of crafting involved. A lot of crafting, a lot of resource gathering. That's what Minecraft is, right? Should I put her face in there? I feel like I just made this panel. I might opt for the feet. Foot shot. God damn, I missed that girl, dude. Holy shit. It wasn't meant to be, but fuck, it really felt like it was. But fuck, it really felt like it had something. Wish I could tell them that it felt like I spent my whole life looking for them. And just as long as I was looking, it was also just as short as I ended up being. It's like a couple months of like really happiness, really feeling happy. But I don't know, maybe I was just kind of manic too. I don't know. Felt like I was really happy. That was the happiest I was the whole time I was living there, that was for sure. That's for sure. I wonder if if everything worked out, if I would still appreciate it, you know? Maybe not. Maybe that it was such a brief thing. That's what makes me appreciate it more. Who knows, man? Who knows what it's like to be a happy person? I don't know. Am I spelling there right? Their? That's right, isn't it? Whatever. I can't change it. I can't change the past. I can only accept it. You know? Try and move on. It's hard though. It's like the hardest thing. Should I draw this panel exactly the same way? Yeah, I might try something else. Because I just did this panel like 3 comics ago. Okay, I'm going to try something else. I'm going to finish the other 2 panels first. And then try something else on that panel. Hey, we hit the 2-hour mark, guys. Okay, I can be really fast right here. Probably looks better. The faster I go. This Jeep is hilarious. I had to put Mr. Sun in there really quick. My art teacher really hated Mr. Sun. Like whenever you put the sun in the corner or like in the centralized part of like a picture or painting, he's like, there he is, Mr. fucking bright yellow sun. Okay, I'm going to show you how I scan these too. And I have an Epson V700. It's the scanner I use. Perfection V700 Photo, to be exact. The little dog in there. Okay. Hang on. Stupid. Okay. All right, let me do this panel one more time. See, that's why we did 2 extras, guys. Oh wait, I don't need that yet. Okay, hang on. Let me draw this next panel, this extra panel really quick. Hmm. It's kind of a weak one. Maybe I should just go with my original idea. Or maybe something else. Yeah. Hmm. It's not bad. That could work. That's kind of cool. I don't know. It's better than what I had. Okay, so now it's time to scan. This is what this page looks like. Okay, so here's me walking that dog. Have a little think. Dog takes a dump. Dog's dumps in my hand. Dog's dump into the bag. I throw it away. Thinking about me and this person right here. And then this is the redraw. So I was gonna draw the girl in a hoodie, but I just drew her eyes and like the sparkles around her eyes, kind of. I don't know. It's kind of corny, kind of whatever. And then there's me on my street. And then here's me laying down in front of the fan after the walk. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna show you how I scan it in. Okay. To scan it in, we use this. Right here. So let's plug this baby in. I leave it on all the time, so I have to turn it on and off really quick. Ah, shit. Okay, it's plugged in. Okay, it looks good. I mean, it looks kind of silly, but whatever. I mean, I was drawing on stream, so. Alright, let me get my. I always have to use something to flatten it out. Okay. Okay, so I use image capture, and scanner's warming up. Okay. I always hold it down for some reason. Usually it's already warmed up by now. Turn it on and off. Oh, here we go. So this is what it looks like. And I highlight it. Make sure the first 6 panels are highlighted. And then 300 DPI JPEG. I just label it 1, and we're putting this because we're only doing this on for the website, you know. I mean, for printing, I like to use TIFFs. I don't know why. I just always heard that TIFFs were better, so I just whenever I do something that's intended for print, I use TIFFs. But if it's just for the internet and it's just something quick, you know, I'll just do JPEGs, whatever. Scan again. And then I'll show you how I edit these. Okay, we can just leave it in the scanner now. I used to go on Patreon and like post everything, even like the rough pages and the writing pages. So I'd be at the scanner for a little longer usually, but I stopped doing that. I should probably start doing that just because it gives people on Patreon a little something to look at, you know, that other people don't usually look at. I usually like to plug in my mouse for this part too. Just goes faster. Just goes a little faster. Okay. Okay, now I always do 3x3, 300 DPI. And then you demarcate the edges. Oh boy, it's missed. So then you do 3.75 away from that edge. And then you just copy paste. Orient them correctly. Merge. Save as on your computer. And then make sure it's in the right spot. JPEG's good. New folder. Edit. 1. There you go. That's how you do it. And then you just gotta do it 10 more times, 9 more times. Or if you need to do any editing, you just do it there too. Okay, I'm pretty sweaty at this. Like I can do this pretty quickly because I've done this 1,000 times, man. One time my brother did an impression of the dog so good that the dog ran away. He felt replaced or something. Oh, I forgot to do the bubble. Okay, so we're gonna scan in this and then put in that sparkling face. So this is how you would do this. Okay, and then get this in there. And we don't need this part, so we're just gonna erase this. Okay, we're gonna put it in, I think it's dissolve, and then, oh wait, no. Darken. Yeah, there we go, see? And then you just move it to where it glows. And let's get this blended a little bit. So erase again, put the hardness at 0. And then just kind of blend the edge so it's like not like this weird little like hard edge that you can kind of tell where it was. So that's it. That's good. That's blended. There we go. So quick, easy edit. One more panel, guys. And check this out. I squeezed in the dog on the last panel again. And that's kind of a little, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. Wait, hang on. I kind of want a little more of that dog's ear showing. Shit. Like that. And that's comic, guys. Oh shit. Notice how I didn't edit any of the levels or anything? Okay, then we go to Dropbox. And then I have a folder for my comics. And then download them on your phone. How much battery juice I got left? 6%. Download it on your phone. From the Dropbox file. Then you just post, guys. Okay. Uh, Caption it comic, and you hit share. And there you go, guys. That's how you make a comic. Only took 2 hours and 30 minutes, which is actually kind of slow for me, but hey. I was on stream, there's a little pressure. Anyway, should we play games now? Should we play... Here, let's see what this looks like. Let's see if this works. It's got 1 like, okay. It's a little slow. It's only been a minute, but normally they kind of go off. Alright guys, it's time for Pal World. What? What? Whatever, guys. I'll figure this out on my own time, okay? Anyway, this is how the game part looks of the stream. I don't know if how this with the bot. I don't know. What do you think? All right, y'all. Peace, 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 peace. Peace, 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 peace. Love ya.